Good Morning Las Vegas.
An apartment fire displaces dozens. Why firefighters say this could have been prevented.
It was an easy decision, and we're excited to get started here.
A new Google data center breaking ground in Henderson, and they're looking to give away hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Nobody's going to replace John. They're going to take over his job, but they'll never replace him.
A mailman retiring after 30 years. How locals honored his service to the community. Well, good morning, Las Vegas. We made it to Tuesday. I'm Beth Fisher.
And I'm Marissa Keniston in for Dana Roselli this morning. Let's get started with a look at our weather. Justin, it's been hot already this week.
It has already been hot, but we're going to try to keep temperatures pretty close to average for early July, which would mean numbers just a little beyond 100 degrees. It's only 81 right now at McCarran. The wind is calm. The sky is clear. Our 13-hour forecast says look for plenty of sunshine and enjoy those 80s, which should linger through about 9 o'clock this morning. And then a quick push through the 90s midday back into the low and triple digits throughout the afternoons. T-shirt weather early. Obviously, plenty warm out there through the afternoon. Hopefully you can seek some shade or some air conditioning if you've got to do anything outside. Highs around 104 in Las Vegas, about where we were yesterday. We'll see numbers closer to 100 on the west side of the valley. Marissa, not too much wind this morning with the exception of down by the Henderson Airport, but we've got some wind over the next few days. We'll talk about it and time it out through the 4th of July next.
Justin, thank you. Before we get to traffic, I do want to let you know there is a power outage right now in the northwest part of the valley. Go ahead, Beth.
Yeah, 1,800 people are without power. NV Energy says it was caused by damage to an underground fuse. They expect for the power to be restored around 6:15. So there's Marissa's map, and now let's do traffic.
Yeah, Beth, thank you. So I did want to let you know about that power outage because right now, again, we are seeing some traffic signals in the northwest part of the valley that could be out. If you do see one, they are kind of right around Jones and Ann. I would treat them as a four-way stop this morning on that morning commute. Let's take a look at some of the traffic conditions around the valley this morning. Seeing a couple problem spots right here on east or westbound Charleston near Fremont. Speeds just 11 miles an hour this morning. Also seeing a slowdown on Charleston near Red Rock, 10 miles an hour to get there.
All right, Marissa, thank you. A child playing with fire is being blamed for an apartment fire in the East Valley yesterday that forced nearly 50 people out of their homes. And neighbors say they've complained about unsupervised children playing with lighters right by those buildings that are particularly fire prone. The Sonoma Hills apartments were built in the 80s under different fire codes, which allowed for highly flammable materials and wood paneling to be used in construction. And due to a loophole in the fire code, they could be rebuilt with this same materials, according to Fire Chief Greg Castle. This and lots of unsupervised children on the grounds has some neighbors worried about how safe the complex is.
I think the building needs to be redone and needs to be held up to code. That's what I think. Then that's what should happen. Because stuff like this is why it got burnt, because it wasn't held up to standard.
No one was hurt, but one person did suffer a minor burn.
Just a horrible experience. It was so fast, you know what I mean?
A professional poker player claims he's out thousands of dollars after being robbed while leaving the World Series of Poker at the Rio. He tells us he was walking to his car late at night when a man shoved a gun in his face. Joe Salvaggi tells us he followed the man's commands but is upset the casino's camera can't help trace the culprit. He's now short about $8,000 in cash and casino chips combined.
They're saying that they can see like a shadow of like the altercation going down, but not enough to get a plate or an actual like image. As a cash game grinder, as we call it in our industry, we just have to have cash on hand at all times, or else, you know, we can't play.
Well, we reached out to the World Series of Poker for a statement. We didn't hear back, but they sent out a tweet saying they offer security escorts to parking areas. Police are looking for better surveillance video of the incident. They say anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. A 13 Action News update. We're learning more about the 28-year-old security guard accused of shooting and killing a homeless man over the weekend. Police say Brian Love killed 27-year-old Max Jordan at a shopping center near 215 North in Decatur. People who work in the shopping center say the victim was seen in the area a lot. 13 Action News found out Love was employed by a private security company. He was licensed to work in Nevada and passed all requirements to carry a gun.
Another major project is underway in Henderson. Google broke ground on their brand new data center yesterday. The new data center near Warm Springs and Boulder Highway will help power Google products like Search Maps and YouTube. The facility will help boost the speed and reliability of those apps. At least 50 full-time jobs are available right now.
Henderson stood out because of the partnership of this community, the skills of the people who live here, and the resources and the ability to move quickly. It was an easy decision, and we're excited to get started here.
Google also announced its Nevada Impact Challenge. The company wants local nonprofits to present their most innovative ideas to create economic opportunities. 5 winners will receive $175,000. Coming up at 5. We'll take a deeper dive into the tech giant's huge investment in Las Vegas. Nearly 300 new laws went into effect yesterday in Nevada, including several that impact people convicted of crimes. One law restores felons' rights to vote. Another law allows people who were caught possessing marijuana to ask a court to seal their records. And finally, another law focuses on sexual assault. That 20-year statute of limitations has been eliminated in cases where DNA evidence can help catch the suspect. All of these bills were passed during the last legislative session. And speaking of new laws, a reminder about fireworks this 4th of July. Metro's Northeast Area Command tweeting out this picture of yet another bust. This is 936 illegal fireworks. The people got 10 citations. It's all part of the You Light It, We Ride It campaign, and police are reminding you to use only the safe and sane kind. If you need to report any illegal fireworks in your area, don't call 911. Instead, go to ispyfireworks.com.
Gas prices are down slightly just days before the 4th of July holiday. According to GasBuddy.com, they fell about 4 cents in the last week. But experts for the site say we're actually under the threat of rising gas prices amid escalating tension with Iran and talks with China on trade. The average price in Las Vegas is $3.27 a gallon. The lowest price you'll find, $2.78 a gallon at Sam's Club.
Today, Senator Elizabeth Warren will be in Las Vegas for an organizing event. The 2020 Democratic presidential hopeful will be visiting the East Las Vegas Community Center tonight. She starts at 6 p.m. and it's open to the public.
State troopers had to tell the driver of a funeral home hearse the deceased do not count as a passenger for the HOV lane.
Yeah, we'll try anything, won't we? It happened near southbound I-15 in Spring Mountain. NHP tweeted about it yesterday. The driver told the trooper he thought the body could be counted toward the 2-person minimum. The trooper had to say, nah, only living, breathing people count for the HOV lane. That is definitely a new excuse. Okay, well, the driver was given a warning, and NHP, I'm sure, got quite a chuckle out of it, but yeah. People are really trying to bend that one. Got my dog with me, got my stuffed animal with me. You have to have a person, a live person.
Time now is 4:38.
Well, the Golden Knights signing on more new faces for the upcoming season. More on the boys hitting the ice. Plus.
And that's it.
A 15-year-old beats Venus Williams on the first day of Wimbledon. We hear from her family on the moments after her big win.
We've got some wind in the forecast, gusts of 30 miles per hour this afternoon. The heat marches on, 104 today. We'll settle a little closer to 100 for Wednesday and the 4th of July on Thursday, but the breeze continues. We'll time out some big heat in the 7-day planner after this.